All right, we've talked about slope-intercept form. Now we're going to talk about standard form. We are on page 10 in your binder. So the formula for standard form is AX plus BY equals C. And they like to put stuff in standard form a lot, but the biggest problem with standard form is that I cannot graph from standard form. So there's two ways we can do this. I need to get this from AX plus BY equals C into Y equals MX plus B. So I can do it mathematically. Subtract 2x. That goes away. The y is alone. Yay! I'm going to write this negative 2x plus 3. So that's one way to do it. The other way to do it, which is what I would like for you to use, is to do it in your calculator. So I am going to show you how to do this one right here, number 4. So you follow the steps I wrote on the side, and I would highly recommend that you write them down too. Go into the Grapher app, type your equation right here, and then next to the equation you'll see ... Click on that, click details, and it will show M equals and B equals. So when we do that, it'll say M equals 1 and B equals 8. And so then I just write Y equals 1x plus 8. And then I can graph that. So this is a screenshot of what your calculator will look like, and this is the information that I was telling you about. So follow those steps and it'll get you to that screen. Alright, this is page 12. I need you to do 1, 4, 5, 6, and 10 on your own. And this is page 15. I need you to do this quiz and then turn that in to me. When you are done, I'm now on page 16. So we have been looking at the graphs and writing the equation. Now we're going to look at the equation and write the graph. So first I need an M and a B. We know that the M is whatever's in front of the X, so it'd be a negative 1. But then I have to have a fraction, so I'm going to make it negative 1 over 1. And my B is 5. We always start with our B somewhere on the up and down line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then our slope, it's our rise. So we're going to rise. If it's negative, we run left. If it's positive, we run right. So rise 1, run negative 1. I have a line. All right, let's do the same thing for number 2. This is, so I need an M and a B. B is negative 1. M is negative 3. I'm going to make it a fraction. So negative 1, this is where I start. And then I'm going to rise 1, 2, 3, and run negative 1. M is 2 over 5. B is 2. I start here on the up and down. So 1, 2, I'm going to put my dot right there. From that dot, I'm going to rise 2, 1, 2. I'm going to run 5. It's positive, so I go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put my dot, draw my line. M is negative 1 over 4. B is positive 3. 1, 2, 3. And then rise 1 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's a negative. Draw your line. Okay? So you should be able to do that. Let's do one little tricky one right here. This one's a little bit tricky because there's nothing. So my M is negative 4. I'm going to make it a fraction. My B, there's nothing. Well, when there's nothing in my heart, I know that it's a 0. So I start at 0, rise 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's negative, so I go to the left 1. All right, turn over to page 18, and I need you to do 1 through 6 on your own. Thank you. All right, I am now on page 21. We're going to talk about the x and y intercept. The point at which the line intersects the x line is called our x-intercept. So, this is our x line. This is where our point intersects. It is intersecting at 8, 0. Okay, the y-intercept is where the point intersects on the y line. So this is our y line. This is where the point intersects that line. So that means that our y-intercept is 0, 8. Okay, so to find the x-intercept, we're going to set y equal to 0 and solve. To find the x-intercept, to find the x-intercept, we set the y equal to 0. To find the y-intercept, we set the x equal to 0 and solve. All right, so an example, if I take this equation, y equals 3x plus 6, and I start and I write it, but I make the y equal to 0. 0 equals 3x plus 6. I'm going to subtract that 6. Now I have negative 6 equals 3x. Divide by 3. X equals negative 2. That means if I were to graph this, it would cross at negative 2, 0. I'm going to do the same exact thing, but now I'm going to set the x equal to 0. Y equals 3 times 0 plus 6. Y equals 3 times 0, 0 plus 6 is 6. So that one would be at 0, 6. So you can do these mathematically, or the video posted below this one shows you how to do it on your calculator. That's what I would recommend. So if you do this on your calculator and you typed this into the Grapher app, and then you scroll down to plot graph, it will show you a graph, look something like that. And if you take your cursor and you move it to here, to there, it will tell you, okay, that's totally wrong, but it would tell you that your x-intercept is negative 2, 0. And then if you take that cursor and move it up to here where that's crossing, it's going to tell you that the y-intercept is 0, 6. So this way is easier with your calculator. All right, it's giving you the equation, and it wants you to draw the graph using the x and y intercepts. So if I make x equal to 0 plus y equals 3, so that would just be y equals 3. So I'm going to put a dot on the y line at 3. If I make the y equal to 0, x plus 0 equals 3. So my x also equals 3. Put a dot right there. Draw my line. So that's what it's asking you to do. You can also go into Grapher, plot it, go over, see where that dot is, see where that dot is, and draw your line that way. All right, this is page 23. Use your calculator. I need you to do numbers 1 through 8, the whole page. All right, thank you.